I don't think that's a bug.
She is a fairy.
Yeah, literally, get your hands off of her, you...
Were you expecting someone else?
I didn't want to call a child a horrible thing. Hello, and welcome to Embodying Mystical Mac. If you are new here, I am Mac. Thank you so much for joining. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Today, we have the full 2.5 minute 15-second trailer of Peter and Wendy to react to, so we're just gonna get right into that. I've got my crown that makes me feel like a fairy princess, and I've got my pajamas on because y'all know we don't go to Neverland in regular clothes. So yeah, that's me being festive for this one. Here we go. Oh, and if you haven't checked out the teaser trailer reaction yet, go check that out because that was a hoot. Okay, let's do this. I'm on the iPad again.
I don't want to grow up.
Me either, girl.
I want things to stay the way they are.
Yep.
Can't stop time, Wendy. Whether you like it or not.
Oh, there she is.
Gotcha! You were flying.
That's
A little bug
mean.
did it. I don't think that's a bug.
She is a fairy.
Yeah, literally, get your hands off of her, you dick.
Were you expecting someone else?
I didn't want to call a child a horrible thing. But like, really, what the F? Just like trap a creature because you can? No, observe it with your eyes.
Is that?
Neverland! Is this everything you dreamed of?
I could never have dreamed of this. What is this place?
No rules, no schools, no bedtimes, and most of all,
No growing up. Are you Wendy? Tiger Lily. Peter. Peter! Peter!
Captain, it's Peter Pan.
Ugh. There's what's his face? Forgot his name.
Say
The sidekick.
his name.
Dang it, can't think of his name right now. I mean, Hook looks good. He looks like he fits.
My brother!
I'm hoping Wendy, like,
Just like old times.
your times are
trains.
old, Captain.
Oh, it's that guy. I don't know his name. By heart.
Everyone, hang on!
Did you hear that?
I really do hope that, like, Peter, like, trained her
One big
or something, or, like, she, like, trained at home with the swords. Otherwise, I'd be kind of disappointed that she just, like, Mary Sue's it.
To grow up might just be the biggest adventure of all. Okay. Thoughts. So, for some reason, it actually made me, the information we're being given right now, it actually made me think of this video that I checked out and then realized, this is not for me. Basically, there's this channel, I'm not going to say their name because I have nothing nice to say about their channel, honestly. Their takes are very aggressive and not really nuanced and seem to be resistant to anything that isn't things staying exactly the same as this person knows it. So yeah, not really my type of vibe. But I thought when the teaser trailer came out that they might have had like some good takes regarding the trailer. Whatever takes that they have, like, to me, they're valid. They don't justify us keeping the story the exact same. That's all I'm gonna say. But point of the story in me bringing that up is that one of the points that this person brought up was how, you know, in the first one, Wendy is like supposed to, like, not in the first one, in the cartoon of Peter Pan, the one that's older, you know, Wendy is this like maternal figure, and she definitely holds her own, albeit like in a very stereotypically feminine way. That's really fun. Like, that's really cool. The thing though, you know, with this iteration that they were bringing up is like, great, now Wendy's not gonna have any of that maternal charm and blah 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 blah. We ruined the character. Whatever. I'm honestly over those people. Like, literally, be okay with change. It's the only fucking constant. Get the fuck over it. Change happens. I do not want my future children to have 3 versions of Peter Pan that are the exact goddamn fucking same. Yeah, I'm cussing that much because it's fucking infuriating to me that people are like, you stay the same, keep everything the same, fuck diversity, fuck that. I'm like, literally, find bigger problems. Go deal with world hunger. Go donate to an organization that actually needs your fucking attention. Because you and, I don't know, the 10,000 other people that have nothing better to do than to tell Disney that they're doing everything wrong when they remake their classics. And don't get me wrong, some classics were done very dirty. A lot of them, actually. A lot of the remakes were done very dirty, so I'm not coming from this place like they're all great. No absolutes here. That is not the point. But I'm fucking sick of people that are just like, let's just have the same movie 5 times over. And I'm just like, no thanks. No thanks. That's kind of my fucking issue with The Lion King. It's the same fucking movie, but it's weird because they made the animals live action when they could have just literally left it at the cartoon. Beyonce did not need to play Nala. Nobody needed to play anything. Lion King was fine as it was. Anyway, we've gotten off track. My point is that this trailer actually shows us that Wendy is very much still that maternal figure, just not quite the same as she was in the original. Right? In the one that was made for a time where women were supposed to stay in the kitchen. Made for a time where women couldn't even wear pants. Made for a time... Do I have to go on? And so there was one way to portray maternal energy, right? That little scene with... And she acted that beautifully, by the way. Okay, freaking hate this thing sometimes. I swear. She really... acted that quite beautifully. That scene with her and Peter when she says growing up might just be the biggest adventure of all. That is Wendy's maternal wisdom and her contribution from the first movie playing out, which is she's the one who ultimately shows the boys that they do have to go back home. They do have to go and grow up, right? She's the one who ultimately breaks it to Peter. Like, we got to go home. We got to do it. And I'm glad that that isn't changed because that was like my one thing on that person's channel that I was like, okay, like if they really do just make her a Mary Sue, like a Rey from Star Wars type Mary Sue, I'm sorry, she's the most fucking boring character ever because they made her a Mary Sue. They made her way too good at everything. And then by the time they tried to pull back and give her some darkness or whatever, it was way too late. The whole franchise was a fucking mess. Anyways, she's the most boring fucking character on the face of this planet to me. I'm not excited for her to come back. Literally make her a mentor. Anyway, I know they won't. Regardless though, they could have just, Mary Sue'd the crap out of Wendy, and they might. Who knows? I don't know. Like I said, like I was talking during the trailer, I really hope that there's like some actual merit for her being a good fighter, not just let's make her a good fighter because why not? Because then I am a little bit on the never on the side of the people that throw around the word woke every time a choice is made in media that they don't like or politics or whatever. However, I can honor that just like Rey was a fucking pandering Mary Sue. That is what she fucking was. She's a pandering Mary Sue. That was the writers of Star Wars being like, we need girls to want to see Star Wars, but didn't actually think about creating a real girl for girls to actually look up to. So hopefully they don't do her dirty like that, Wendy. And I could be wrong, but from the little bits that I'm seeing, from the fact that her arc is this idea of not wanting to grow up, so, the literal thing that Peter holds dearest, the reason he stays in Neverland, because he doesn't want to grow up, she shares that. And now I kind of get why it's called Peter and Wendy, because I see now their stories are going to intertwine a little bit more. And I can see, or at least I feel like what's going to happen is, Wendy is actually the one who was truly called, who truly called Neverland. It is apparent apparently by Tink being, you know, I guess, or actually, you know, I don't know if she was actually the first one to wake up. Anyway, in the original, it's Wendy, I believe, who notices Peter, like, trying to sew his shadow back on and stuff like that. So, anyway, it seems like she's kind of, like, the catalyst a little bit. And she herself, I can already kind of see this storyline where she's going to really, like, get enraptured by Neverland. And ultimately, something's going to bring her to this place of, like, well, but maybe not. Like, maybe growing up is the biggest adventure of all. So I'm excited to see that. I forget the guy's name who's playing Hook, but I'm pretty sure it's the same guy who played Dumbledore in the Fantastic Beasts movies. I know he's been in other things. I just can't think of them right now. But he looked cool. He looked like he fit. I liked the little bit more visuals that we got just from like Neverland all around. Got to see just a couple more snippets of the Lost Boys and Girls. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm even more excited because of that scene that they included with Wendy and Peter, you know, her telling him that growing up might be the biggest adventure, because it tells me that, unlike what that reactive and angry YouTuber was saying, they actually are keeping her essence. They're just displaying it differently. She's the same core of a being that she was in the first one, except this time she likes to play with swords and likes to play in the dirt and basically is a kid that doesn't have to be confined to girly kid things. Oh my god, take cover. I swear to God. And they call liberals the sensitive snowflakes. Most of the time, you're not going to see people who are fighting for a better, kinder, more progressive world getting their panties in a bunch about shit this dumb. And the ones that do, right, the ones that, I talked about this in my, is it anti-woke or downright regressive video? I talked about this. It's, while you do have some people who hide behind progressive ideals, who hide behind all of that, and aren't really willing to look at themselves and whatnot, for the most part, the people rooted in empathy and who want a kinder, more empathetic, more progressive world where everybody has equal rights, we're not getting our panties in a wad about shit like this. I'm actually really excited for this. This was a lot more of a, I don't know, I gave a lot more takes here than I really expected, but yeah, I'm kind of everywhere, but I wanted to get this video done for you guys, and for me too. I really wanted to watch the trailer. I'm tired and I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm really grateful you're here. Thank you so much. That's what I got for you. If you've made it to the end, until the end. If you've made it here, please consider liking the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please do click the bell button because I do post regularly, but I do not post on a schedule. If you would like to financially support Embodying Mystical Mac, liking, subscribing, and even commenting totally helps me out, as well as clicking the bell. However, if you want to support me financially more directly, you can check out my affiliates below. I only have two. It's It Just Works Deodorant and Natural Shilajit. Go check those out. And you could also book a tarot reading. I do $40 readings for 30 minutes. They're usually very extensive, and you can email embodyingmysticalmac@gmail.com to inquire about that. Lastly, if you want to support me financially but you don't want to do any of that shit, just shoot me a Venmo. Honestly, I put that stuff towards living expenses and towards content creation expenses. So, you know, subscriptions like my podcast hosting platform, obviously living expenses, utilities, food, crap like that. So yeah, my Venmo is below, and that is super appreciated as well. But also super appreciated is your existence. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for following along if you have been returning. I really, really appreciate it. Let me know what you think about Peter and Wendy. Let me know what you think about some of the stuff that I said. I know I got a little heated. I got a little passionate. So let me know what you think about all that. And kindly, respectfully, please, like, honestly, no need to be teenagers who can't stop ourselves from being snarky here in our comment section, unless you are a teenager and you can't stop yourself from being snarky. Do your best, is all I'm gonna say. Okay, lastly, if you'd like to follow me on socials, I do have a TikTok and I do have an Instagram, and that is at Embodying Mystical Mac. So check those out. Yeah, I'm really excited about this movie. I'm looking forward to it. The first one was not my jam, but this one might just be it for me. So, woohoo! And I do understand there have been a lot of, like, Peter Pan inspired remakes, but when I keep saying, like, the first one, I just keep referring to Disney's first cartoon of it. Anyhow, that's all I got for you. Thank you. Stay mystical. Stay grounded. I'll catch you next time. Mwah! I keep thinking of a song. Like, I want to think of a song to sing for you to close this out. But I really can't think of any, so I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, good night.